Greetings to you all. This is Jack Napier of Gotham City. I'm pleased as punch to be speaking again, because this time I fully intend to embarrass the crap out of that despicable sack of flesh called Film Freak. See, he posted a reply to my message, in which I calmly and reasonably critiqued his opinion of 2001: A Space Odyssey. How did he respond? With hatred, vile sarcasm, and incredible egotism. All things that I hate, quite passionately. He had the gall to mock my taste in wardrobe, and proceeded to list his top 20 films in a clumsy slideshow. Ugh. Some of his films I've never even heard of, and others are nothing but artsy-fartsy, pretentious stinkers. So, in this video, I intend to go over my top 20 films of all time, and show that loser what real quality filmmaking looks like. And here we go. This is a 90s action movie based on a video game that doesn't try to be good. It knows it sucks like a vacuum cleaner and runs with that pleasurable knowledge. The performances are hammy, the effects dated, the script a total puddle of my fascist ancestors' diarrhea, and so on and so forth. So then why is it on my list? Because it's damn fun, that's why! It's so bad and yet is consistently entertaining. Few movies have given me so much pleasure. I dare you to watch this and not have a great time. What could be better than watching Mr. Bland himself, Michael Jordan, and Bugs Bunny playing basketball against aliens? Yeah, that's right. You know that sounds awesome. I think this is an underrated one. It's got good effects, a neat-looking monster, Matthew Broderick being so bad you find yourself entertained by his pathetic acting. What's not to love? And let's not forget, it was made by America, not Japanese. Best love story of all time. Moving on! Now, this is definitely a popular movie, but I love it not because I think it's necessarily great, but because it's damn good at making you furious. Why? Because it's so annoyingly sentimental and good-natured that you can't help but be thrown into a mindless rage. So this movie is a great antecedent for temper tantrums, if you're into that kind of thing. Never has a movie so perfectly personified raw, naked fear and agonizing dread. This film was brilliant because it played on the human fear of being hunted by someone for seemingly no reason. Just pure malice and murder in human form. I don't know about you folks, but I admire that kind of ruthless evil. You gotta respect someone who simply doesn't give a damn about people. They've got personal priorities to worry about. The obvious reason to include this is because it has great effects, sure, but it's also a movie about humans making really stupid decisions that come back to bite them, literally. More movies should be made about basic human stupidity. It's a topic not covered enough, if you ask me. Come on now, it's freaking E.T. Do I have to explain why this wonderfully sappy film rocks? Because it does a great job of tricking you into thinking friendship is worth anything. That's a hell of an achievement. Quite simply, Bill Murray makes me laugh just by looking at him. Bonus points if the movie is a hoot too. So Ghostbusters really is sorta perfect in that regard. Again, Bill Murray. Spielberg has never been better at stoking unrelenting scares. I also really admire the shark. He was very good at killing people. That's a unique skill, and he's to be commended for it. This movie has one thing that makes it spectacular in my eyes: Mr. White, a complete sociopathic criminal who delights in causing human suffering. Again, you gotta respect monsters. They don't have to follow rules. They're free men. Any nerd will tell you that this film hits all the right notes. Great effects, good story, well-drawn characters, and, most importantly, a revelation that makes the hero doubt himself. Hooray for smashing to pieces personal confidence! People need to have their self-esteem destroyed sometimes. It helps them grow, you know. Jeff Goldblum, Will Smith, in an alien invasion movie. If that doesn't sound cool as hell, you officially suck! What I love most, though, is that those aliens were trying to teach us a very important lesson. When you upset the established order, everything starts blowing up! I love blowing stuff up! Kaboom! Now that's entertainment! And people hate Michael Bay? Wait till they get a load of me. Something about rotting corpses going around, killing cocky Americans, really tickles me. It helps that the film is very tongue-in-cheek, too, so it's fun to watch in that sense as well. Bruce Willis made this film a total blast. That, and it's an intelligently written action film. What a miracle! Another thriller that is smarter than normal, and it has Arnold doing what he does best. Kill people. I'll never get tired of watching that! This one is really just a required mention, since it's so significant to film history. In reality, it's pretty dumb. Characters are wooden, effects shite, and the dialogue so hammy you could suddenly start to crave bacon as you watch it. But I still think it's great because it ends with, you guessed it, the title character's death. How fun! I just liked the dudes getting their faces melted off at the end. If only they hadn't been Nazis, then it would have been twice as cool. Imagine the good guys getting a comeuppance like that! We come to it at last, the film that gets it right. The world is a cruel place, and mankind is a sick, vile disease infesting the planet. The message of this incredible thriller is that people are bad and must be punished for their badness. I like that kind of nihilism, and that is why it is my favorite film of all time. So, that's my list, everyone. And to Film Freak, I eagerly await your response. I'd love to hear you pathetically try to defend yourself and fail utterly. To everyone, I'm signing off. To Film Freak, our little war has only just begun. I'm learning how to make homemade bombs. Suck on that!